What's going on, everyone? My name is Max, and welcome to another edition of the Pokemon History Show. And today we're going to be talking about the history of White. Now, I know I said in a previous History of Black video that I was going to record this sometime during that week, but I never had time to, I didn't find time to record, I should say, and I'm recording this on a Sunday, and you know what I said, I might as well wait till Monday and just release it Monday. And yeah, so we're going to be talking about White. Let's move on. Her Pokédex holder card. Alright, so basically everything is not available or aka N/A, except she's a female and she is a Black and White agency president. That's her agency she made, and I'll explain to you guys more about that in the next picture, I should say. Pokédex. She got a Pokédex, Extreme receiver, prop case, laptop. She used laptop toolbox and the prop case for her films and for her musicals, all this stuff in her agency, and the Liberty Pass. So the main question is, who is White? Alright, so anybody knows White is the first Unova female protagonist in the series of the Black and White series, until Black and White 2 came out, but we're talking about the first. So she's into the musical stuff, she's into the acting, and her main goal was to become the best Pokemon manager for making Pokemon actresses, actors, etc. You know, so she really wasn't into battling. She had zero experience of battling, zero experience of raising Pokemon. I mean, like properly. I mean, not like, I mean, she did raise them with love and stuff, but you know what I mean. Until she met Black around, I think in Nimbasa City, where he taught her how to catch her first Pokemon and also the basics of battling. So yeah, you know, she develops throughout the story, and she sticks with her Black and White agency, by the way. So, and I think she got a lot of good movie deals or something, or Poke movie deals. Anyways, let's move on with her team. Amanda, aka Servine, aka Serperior. At Snivy, it was stolen by N. So originally this was N's Pokemon. Well, actually not N's, because it was stolen by N at Professor Juniper's lab. It later encountered White as Servine and battled her Tepig. She did have a Tepig. I know, don't even say it. I did misspell Tepig. Put a G there. I'm sorry about that. After the battle, N left Servine and it stayed with White, and the Tepig went with N. So her Tepig abandoned her because she really liked the battling stuff, and she said, you know what, I know White doesn't like battling, so I'm not gonna battle. I'm not gonna stick with White. So she left her, and Servine just came with White. It evolved into a Serperior after the battles at the battle subway. So yeah, it evolved into, after she learned some battling stuff, she got into the battle subway, and her Servine evolved. So yeah. Second Pokemon, Jessica, aka Deerling. This Deerling was the first Pokemon that White caught, and took her numerous times and finally caught it. So basically, Black was teaching her how to catch Pokemon, and they used this as an example. After that, she caught it eventually, but after like so many tries, it was like her first time. And it really didn't participate in battles. Jessica was more of a companion, so it helped her out with normal stuff like her movie agency stuff. And then Jessica was caught in her summer form. That's her interesting fact. Alright, Dorothy, that is Stunfisk, guys. I believe I'm saying that right, Stunfisk. It was caught in the tracks of the battle subway, somehow, somewhere. It was caught. Same as Deerling, Stunfisk was rarely used, just to help with its electricity. So yeah, it just helped her out with her electricity, and I think it helped her go to Anvil City with that electricity stuff. I don't know, something like that. I believe that's what the manga said. Nancy. Alright, Nancy was caught somewhere near the battle subway tracks when White traveled from Nimbasa to Anvil to try out the newly developed battle subway system. So yeah, she was also caught somewhere in the battle subway tracks. Unibo. Alright, Unibo was captured somewhere along the tracks of the battle subway as well. Alright, so you can see here, it also helped fight Volabai at Cafe Sonata, which is in Mombasa City. And but it fell down because Psychic is weak against Dark guys, so you know that's a no-brainer. And speaking of Volabai, Barbara, this vicious Volabai actually pursued Myoletta because White actually saw Myoletta and met Myoletta at the Cafe Sonata. If you guys play it in game, you guys know what I'm talking about. In Black and White and also Black and White 2, that Myoletta event in that cafe in Mombasa City hidden. So it was a guitarist that was playing the song, but Volabai injured him, and then Bianca came out of nowhere and started playing the song. It allowed her to change Myoletta to her other form, the fighting form, fighting Psychic, and defeated Volabai with the help of Bianca's Oshawott. And then it captured it because she was like, you know what, I like this guy's or her attitude, so she caught her. So that's her final Pokemon, guys. Story. Usually I say, hey, stop the video and go to the description below and read the story from there and get a general idea and a better summary towards White. But if you guys don't want to do that, that's cool. Starting with the top left, you see White here with all these other Pokemon. I guess she's filming or something. Yeah, she has to be filming. And then you see Black here in the background yelling, I believe, and teaching her how to catch or battle Pokemon. Then you see here White and her Tepig, and then you see Black's and Tepig. I think they're just riding a roller coaster. I don't know. And then you see them both here depressed some reason in the bench, sitting in a bench. And this is the scene after the lore. Going to the next column. On the left, you see her talking to a manager, and the manager's giving her like a movie deal or something. She's excited. And then you see here a guy helping her with music. And then this is when she encountered N, and they battled. Piggy battled Servine, or Tepig battled Servine. I just call her Tepig Piggy. And then after that, you see White with Servine at the battle subway. From there, you see Deerling, Bravery. Yeah, I think Black lent her the Bravery for a little while to help her with the battle subway. And then you see, I don't know who this is, but I guess that's somebody on top of a Pokemon. And she's like worried. And then you see Stunfisk about to do some Thunderbolt move. And yeah, she later receives her Pokédex really late. So she receives the Pokédex like really late towards the end of the story. And then on this bottom right, you see her as a child, which is kind of cool. So yeah, guys. Final verdict and questions. Alright, so that's basically it, guys, for the Black and White Black and White protagonist and the series. So what do you guys think of White? I think she's kind of cool. She's very different. She's unique. I think she's very unique. She's into the acting, movie stuff. She's not like a typical trainer. You know, I like her. She's not bad. After I did some research about her, I was like, yeah, she's not that bad. So speaking of Black and White 2, though. So, you know, you see here the main protagonist for Black and White 2 on the left, and you see White and Black at the bottom right. So, or on the right. So, you know, like, I don't know. Like, the reason why I think they're not gonna make a White 2 and a Black 2 protagonist is because they're making a movie. I believe there was rumors about making a movie, a Pokemon Black 2 White 2 movie, and they decided, you know what, we'll stop the manga for a while. And now I'm guessing they're gonna start the manga up again before Gen 6 rolls around. So yeah, it's a cool image. What do you guys think? Leave a thumbs up. And now we're going to talk about her relationships. Yeah. So, you know, Black really didn't like her that much, but eventually she became closer to him. She helped him a lot. And she also, he also worked with her because you know, if you guys remember my Black history, my history on Black, I was about to say Black history. He did something to interrupt her filming, and he had to pay her back by helping her in her work. And then you see N here, and yeah, so N, I think she also had an influence on her somehow, because after they encountered, like after they battled the first time, like it really left like a almost like not a scar, but it left a memory of N, and it got her more into battling. So she got into the battle subway, etc. So who do you think she falls for? Let me know in the comments. And this is the black and white characters, or most seen characters. In the middle you see white and black, and then you see Bianca and Cheren going to the left, and you see N there on the far right. So yeah, I will be making a history video on Bianca, Cheren, and N on due time, but I have plans to do something back. Let's just say I'm going back into Kanto Johto region, and I'm going to do a history on somebody else. A lot of people have been asking me for it, so I decided, you know what, since I'm concluding the main protagonist, I might as well start off back again from Kanto and Johto. So yeah guys, that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys can leave a thumbs up, also appreciate it. It'll help me out, and also help out other people viewing this video and get a better idea on who White is. And yeah, like this picture here, she's about to give you, I think, a Liberty Pass or a ticket to her movie. Who knows? If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Just click the subscribe button there in the top left, and you'll get my updates, subscription updates on my new videos that come out in this channel. And if you guys want to check out the other history shows, just click on the Pokemon History Show. You'll get redirected to the channel and start watching the history on Red, Green, and Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, etc. guys. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Ciao.